Archer, is everything ready? The Shire Moot will soon begin.
그래서 지금 약 잘 먹고
Will you
있습니다.
join us, Eivor? We'd be comforted by your presence. Yes, I'm curious to see this Shire Moot for myself. I will follow.
살면서 목구멍에 구내염이 난 건 처음이었어. 정확히 어제면 식도 넘어가는 부위 있잖아요. 그래가지고 육안으로는 잘 안 보이고 침 삼킬 때 아파. 침 삼키면 그래서 약간 목감기처럼.
But they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Me? By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our bishop has found a certain
주인공이
fondness for your hardy spirit.
지방장관을 결정하는 역할을 하는 건가? 지금 스토리를 좀 정리해보면은 어제 주인공 그 클랜으로 그 추방당한 귀족의 아들내미가 찾아왔어요. 그러니까 아버지가 지방장관인데 이 지역, 지금 있는 이 지역 지방장관인데 아버지가 무슨 일인지 갑자기 아들내미를 추방을 합니다. 그래가지고 이제 그 아들내미가 에이보르한테 와가지고 나를 무슨 아버지께서 무슨 뭔가 사연이 있는 것 같다 해가지고 나를 다시 좀 돌아갈 수 있게 도와줘 해가지고 이제 왔죠. 다시 이 지역으로. 그래서 이차저차 해보니까 아버지가 죽어있는 거야. 병 때문에 죽은 건지 살인을 당한 건지 모르겠는데 아버지는 돌아가셨고 자기는 그 아들내미는 지금 목숨이 누려지는 상황. 왜냐면 차기 지방장관이 유력하다 보니까 다음 지방장관을 노리는 다른 귀족들한테 좀 노려지는 것 같아요. 그러던 상황에 지금 이 지역 귀족 무슨 의회라고 하나? 원탑회의 같은 게 열리는데 여기서 이제 차기 지방장관을 정한 아마 그런 회의를 할 거야. 주인공이 지금 그 차기 후보 애들한테 다 약간 마음을 신임을 좀 얻어서 지금 이 여자가 그 얘기 한 거예요. 주인공의 표가 되게 중요할 것 같다.
It is not an easy choice to make, but I will choose with care. I promise.
I pray that God guides your vote today, and not the devil, as I fear.
위원회와 대화하면 결정에 도움이 될지도 모릅니다. 위원회 다 해봐야 돼.
How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright?
일콘
That you have
벨트.
come to break us from our deadlock.
I have, Lord. Have you any advice before I vote?
Lord
아 지금 동점이구나. 주인공 한 표만 남기고 주인공이 정하는 거네. 얘는 후날드에게 줬네요. 참고로 후날드가 그 주인공한테 왔던 그 추방당한 아들내미. 후날드. 발음 잘해야 되는데 그냥 정확한 발음은 훈왈드입니다. 와일드? 훈왈드. 호날두랑 좀 발음이 비슷해가지고.
King Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't you?
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today shall have his full blessing.
He's learning fast. Good man.
별다른 얘기는 아니네. 짧아. 사실 지금 흐름상이면 주인공이 후날드를 도와주는 게 맞는데
Grim, good to see you
얘
again.
저번에 나랑 사냥했던 애.
Hello, Drenger. Seems Britain is getting quite used to the idea of Danes stalking her shores.
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim? Alfgar is a friend of yours, is he not?
He is, and a good man as well. But I cast my stone for the bishop.
주교에게
The
줬대.
bishop. That's an odd strategy.
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid a good fight, they'll agree to most anything a Dane says.
지금 후보가 그 대사제 무슨 기독교인 그 아저씨랑 그 다음에 얘 친구로나 방금 사냥했던 그 걔 친구 중에 하나인 걔 누구지? 갈대인인가 뭐 아무튼 그런 이름이었는데 걔랑 그 다음에 후날드 이렇게 3명.
Bishop,
얘가 주교.
I must thank
주교.
you for your fearless participation in our moot.
I'm surprised to hear you vouched for me, Bishop.
I surprised myself, to be honest. But I felt it would be a good test of God's faith in my judgment. Under my guidance, this Shire is crawling back from a decade of lawlessness. God knows the love that lives in my heart for the people of Lincolnshire. I pray now that He guides your hand accordingly.
근데 사실 이 주교는 이거 안 돼도 지방장관 안 돼도 그냥 대주교 하면 되는 거고 다른 애 한 명도 그냥 자기 하는 사업하면 돼요. 후날드만 지금 여기서 지방장관 못하면은 얘만 좀 되게 벙 쪄지는 그런 상황이거든. 얘는 여기서 기회 못 잡으면 망해.
How fare you, Lord?
My prayers are fervent and my will is strong, Eivor. If I am Elderman, I will bring joy to this Shire.
There is more to good leadership
그러니까
than
정 때문이라도
merrymaking.
얘를 좀 선택하는 게 많은데 현실적으로 보면 얘를 주는 게 맞나 싶기도 하고
Of course, of course.
능력이 있을까라는 생각이.
Strength and wisdom and fortitude and all that. I shall rise above the peat moss of mediocrity.
지 입으로도 얘기 안 해. 평범하기만 한
That is
지금의
good to
상태.
hear.
배신만 안 합니다. 아 맞네. 아 단순하게 생각하면 주인공은 결국 여기서 이제 지방장관 대리랑 동맹을 맺으니까 그 생각을 하면 이 녀석이 다음 그거
Good
후보
evening, Algar.
알가르.
Eivor, I hope it's not untoward of me to solicit your support, but I do need it. The vote is closer than a cat's whisker.
It is a difficult choice, Algar. Know that I won't make it lightly.
Good, good. But let me say unreservedly that
얘는
I
약간
am the man
장사꾼
who would lead
사업가였거든요,
Lincolnshire
느낌이.
into progress and victory.
I do not doubt your convictions, Lord.
그러니까 사업가냐, 대주교냐, 그러니까 종교인 아저씨냐, 아니면 일반 원래 여기 지방장관 아들내미냐, 딱 요 상황이에요 지금. 사실 저도 후달도 주는 게 제일 맞다고 보는데. 아니면 아직 어리니까. 내가 좀 가스라이팅 하면은 내 뜻대로 다 될 것 같아서 단순하게 생각하면. 가장 조종하기
It is
쉬운
not
애.
for myself I must cast the stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need?
나오네. 우리를 도와줄 친구.
where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself.
All three have strengths and weaknesses.
훗날들을 고려한다.
Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart
배신 안
and
하지.
spirit. Both go a long way in times of need. Lead your Shire with pride, ferocious swan.
밀어줬다. 근데 저 백조 얼굴이 되게 음흉하다. 지금 보니까 저 백조 마크 저 눈이 되게 음흉한데. 눈 왜 저래 저거 백조? 뭐지? 저 눈을 내가 늦게 봤다 너무.
It is decreed by this lawful Shiremoot that the Elderman of Lincolnshire shall be
훈왈드.
son of our dear and departed Lord Hundbjorn, Lord Hunwald of Lincolnshire.
약간 반지원정대에 나오는 약간 호빗 개 느낌도 살짝
What to
있다.
say? I thank you, deeply, madly, humbly. What more
복장
can I
때문에
say?
그런가?
I don't know. I miss my father.
맞아. 지금 딱 그냥 하겠어. 얘가 분명히 되면은 이거 분명히 죽이러 올 것 같은데.
I will do my best for each and every one of you.
Let us all raise our cups.
저거 혹시 독 들어온 거
A
아니지?
toast to our new Elderman. As all well know, this Shiremoot's decision is
번거야.
not final,
확정이라는
but
거지.
advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry.
저 죽여 저거 죽여. 뭐야? 뭐야 뭐 떨어뜨렸어 방금. 뭐야?
Our good and noble friend, Arthelswith.
이것 봐라.
The septic rot has overtaken this Shire.
부패로 덮였다고?
which there is only one cure.
Your Grace.
뭐 하는 짓이야?
What is
이렇게
this?
대놓고? 뭐야? 뭐야 칼빵 났어 방금.
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast!
For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive!
쟤는 저러고 뒤로 빠져? 저거 봐라.
Steel yourself, Hunwald.
아 결사단원이었네 쟤. 결사단원 일원이었어. 아 되게 못 맞추겠나. 왜 이렇게 안 맞지? 하나가 안 맞네? 하나 됐다. 둘. 얘는 안 됐고. 오케이. 뭐야? 뭐 옆에 있던 애. 껴가지고 죽었는데? 야야야야 시민들 죽는다 이거. 아니 잠깐만 야야야 시민들 니들 이거 뭐 떨구는 거 없나? 그래 이런 거.
Bastard bishop. What's his endgame?
누가 죽은 거야? 일반 귀족들?
This one's gone. Find those who still draw breath. Polish your ass, Hunwald. The Ealdorman's seat is yours. As your war council, I suggest you waste no time in catching this grief tosser. He won't be far.
We should first bury our dead, no?
That choice is yours to make, Ealdorman.
Yes. Yes, of course. We'll bury our dead, then raise a field.
농민군? 시신 수습하는 건 좋은데 선발대를 먼저 보내야 되는 거 아니야? 안 그러면 도망가잖아 이거.
I am at a loss for words. A trusted man of the cloth. I will pray for these martyrs and tend to the remaining wounded until the last man walks free.
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor. May God or the gods protect you.
설마 이러고 끝이야 이거? 여기? 동맹 퀘스트? 걔 잡아야 될 텐데. 나온다. 검의비. 지방장관과 대화하기.
What news, Hunwald?
We've learned that Herevryth rode for the fort at Annikastre following the massacre. I have
아노케스터에 있는
assembled a
요새.
field there.
결론은 마지막 공성전이네 이거.
They eagerly await your orders, Eivor.
이거 결국엔 맨날 동맹 퀘스트가 마지막이 공성전이더라.
Yes, that's right. My
별론데
orders.
맨날.
Which are what exactly?
Who can say? Ride with me to your camp and we'll find out together.
뽑긴 했는데
Herevryth
참.
was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand what possessed him.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herefrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song
노래의
remains
마지막 구절은
unsung.
완성되지
The
않았어.
din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has.
알가르도 같이 왔네. 아까 죽은 줄 알았는데. 그 칼빵 맞은 애가 알가르가 아니었구나. 저 알가르가 아까 그 지방장관 그 3인방 중에 그 후보가 3인방 중에 하나였잖아. 사업가라고 했던 애.
We
돈 좀
spoke
많은
briefly.
귀족.
Her spirits were low, but her work carried on. Fine.
여기야?
Here's the camp. Do you see? The field will soon be ready.
이것도 공성전 그거네요.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Feards are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this fight?
에이보를 족장이라고 하네.
If they fight with the bravery of
족장은
double their
시그루드인데.
number, we may.
나중에
And is
오해
there
산다
room
이거.
in your Valhalla for a ferocious swan?
Of course. Let fly your glorious banner.
Are we ready then?
We attack now. Ready to fight.
또
Our
공성전.
first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
Give.
혼자 명당. 맞아요. 근데 어차피 주인공 혼자 하는 거니까 뭐. 끝. 빡.
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancients did.
That's the folly of mankind, Herefrith. We wallow in our failures, like happy pigs in a sty of shit. You should have learned to enjoy it.
별다른 목적도 없었네. 그냥 평범하게 살다가 성공해가지고 그거에 대해서 회의감을 느낀 거야. 그래서 결사단에 반해서 거기에 이제 들어간 거고. 그런 뉘앙스죠 지금. 평범하게 종교쟁이 하다 보니까 대교주까지 돼가지고 탑자리에 올랐는데 되게 좀 공감 안 되는 그거네요. 그러니까 그냥 잘 살면 되는 건데 참.
Eivor, is the bishop dead?
확실하게
He
땄지.
bled too little and talked too much. Now he's gone.
I won't miss him. But Atcha will need some time to grieve.
분노한 맥주. 그래 이제부터 시작이야 지방장관.
Lincolnshire is yours to lead, Elderman. The hardest fight begins now.
The din of battle still rings in my ears. I think I now know what it means to be a leader.
제일 무섭네. 부패하면 죽인다.
Good.
I would ask a favor if I could.
부탁?
Name it.
As Elderman, my life may be a dangerous one. For a time, anyway. Would you allow my Swanborough to take refuge in your settlement? At least until I feel all danger has
수원버로우면은
passed.
얘 부인 얘기하는 거야?
We'd be happy to have her.
Thank you, my sturdy Norse berserker. The mead halls of my shire will be lonely without you stomping about.
Our people are bonded now. We must look out for one another.
Blast it. I am a horror with goodbyes.
뭐 완전히 헤어지는 것도 아닌데.
It'll do for now. Lincolnshire is a friend to us.
Wonderful news. And who is our ally there?
The boy Hunwald is the new Alderman of Lincolnshire, and he has sworn allegiance to us.
The loud one, an Elderman? Well, should he ever wish to call for aid, he need only shout.
여기도 클리어. 깨니까 원자재를 주는구나. 위쪽 다른 것도 있나? 망치 숙련도. 망치는 안 써. 그레이트 소드 좋다. 강한 공격, 대인조 이렇게.
I want to see the Alliance map.
2개 남았나 이제? 야, 다 했다 이제 진짜. 메인 거의 다 끝나가는 것 같은데 분위긴. 전투력은 이쪽이 좀 더 낮아. 이 요르비크가 그거야. 나 그 활 먹었던 곳.
Tell me about Jorvik. Hytham says there are 3 more targets there.
여기에
If that is
표적이
true,
3명이야.
you are in luck. Our old friends Jor and Ljuvina have made their homes in Jorvik. Both had status and influence in Norway, so they may have valuable insights into the city's politics.
That will make my work easier.
What say you then?
갑시다. 드디어 서론 지역이네. 환영 파티.
Do you know where I might find Yor and Lufina?
When entering a new city, it is best to ask around the ports. The people there know more than the average peasant.
가봅시다. 위원의 집.
The place has been ransacked, and this body, it's not
살인 사건이야?
Lufina. Scattered scrolls. The thief was looking for something.
오자마자 살인 사건. 이쯤 되면 주인공 코난급인데 거의. 가는 데마다 살인 사건이야 요즘. 어디 딱 시작하면 무조건 시체부터 뒤지고 보네. 저 넘어잖아.
Blood, but nobody. Which way did they go? Is this one of the thieves? The trail continues.
흔적이 이어진다. 류브비나. 발음 어렵네. 류브비나.
Who is that? Come closer. Now. It's me, Luvina. It's Eivor. Eivor? What? Who sent you? Are you with them? Breathe, Luvina. You're rattled. You know me.
사건이니까.
Are you? You show up here like this. These people tried to kill me.
하긴 그치.
Cast your suspicion or be ready to kill me, because I will not raise my weapon against you.
딱 봐도 동양인인데.
I am sorry, Eivor. I did not mean to doubt you. It has been a tense few weeks. Who were they? Why were they after you? They were after this.
뭐야?
I do not know what it is, but these men were ready to kill me for it. A poor fellow soldier of Christ. You know him? I've seen a letter like this before, in London. This city is in great danger.
결사단 아마 그런 거겠죠?
At the Royal Hall. I will take you there. Pull up your hood. We may not be safe just yet. This way.
어째 아까 이전에 했던 훗날드? 걔랑 느낌이 비슷하다. 퀘스트 내용이 시작부터. 호위를 하는 게 왜 뭐 하려고? 여긴데 해야 돼 이거?
Couldn't help it over here.
She can't have gotten far. Look around.
We have to get going. Let's go. I think it is safe now. Gods, Eivor. Your arrival could not be better timed. Call it fate. I had hoped our paths would cross again, though I imagined a calmer reunion. We fled one problem only to find ourselves embroiled in another. While King Richier is preoccupied with the money shortage, a group called the Red Hand has been imposing their will. The ones who attacked you. Yes and no. They are bandits, but someone is controlling them. Look no further than the names in that letter. Killing them is the reason I'm here. But they are coded. They could belong to anyone.
결사단
The slush
얘기하는
in the
거지.
streets often drips from the gutters of the halls. When
Hey! Hold on.
It pleases me to see you, old friend. All are welcome here in Jorvik.
it is good to find you well, Yor. Both of you.
What are you doing here? You have not come all this way for the Yuletide.
축제인가?
I've come to warn you, old warrior, about a rot in your city. Free figures, corrupt and dangerous. We should work together to bring them into the light and kill them before they come to power. However I may help, I am ready.
Slow yourselves. Eivor, we cannot just go running around the city, poking and prodding and killing at will.
They nearly did me, Yor.
What?
그럼
These
얘기가
people
다르지.
sent the Red Hand after her, ready to shed blood in your streets to keep themselves a secret, but they failed.
This is the letter that was sent to our home. The needle, the fire
악기 석실.
the vault.
They belong to a group called the Order of Ancients. These are their assumed names, our leads. Listen to her, Yor. She has dealt with their kind before.
Corruption has seeped its way into Jorvik. But King Rishi's hands are full, which means my hands are full. Counsel on this matter will fall on deaf ears.
우리끼리
I do not want
해결하라는
his
거죠.
counsel. All I have told you stays between the three of us. But you should introduce me to the king. I'll need to align with him if we are to go about this freely.
왕이 결사단 일원이면 어떻게 돼? 이러면 그렇지 않아? 왕까지 따야 되는 거잖아. 이번에 범인 찾긴 누굴까?
Winning this war. We should be scraping together every ounce of silver to procure food for our men.
Understood, dear Faravid, but we also have a responsibility to our townspeople. The Yuletide must go on.
Enough. The more you argue, the more my
얘가
head
왕인가 보다.
hurts. Sure, I was not aware we had company, the likes of which I did not approve.
말 조심해.
Is this how you greet all the strangers who walk through your doors? Or just those who mean to help?
Forgive me, Lord. This is...
Eivor of the Raven clan. Don't bother. I know well who you are, Rishi. You have a problem in Jorvik.
Yes, I'm looking at it.
A problem that nearly got my friend killed. Juvina was attacked by the Red Hand. They raided her home, destroyed her property, and chased her through the streets.
Those bloody scoundrels
얘네도
again.
알아보네.
She
붉은 손.
survived, but the Red Hand has been a growing problem here of late.
And what is your stake in this? You some sort of wandering mercenary?
No. This is Sigurd Jarl's Drengr. Took our old camp by the river Nene, as I hear it. I am Faravid, war chief to Halfdan Ragnarsson.
아, 우리가 지금 사는 곳에 있던
West
애구나, 얘
Shore is
원래.
southern, High Reef of Jorvik.
I've seen rebel groups like this before. They sit and wait, and the moment you lower your guard, they spring up like weeds. If left alone, they will take Jorvik out from under you. Not what you want, not what Halfdan wants.
Oh dear.
What do you want?
Tell me what you know about the Red Hand, and I'll rid your city of them. You can go about your affairs.
They've been sticking their hands in coffers around the city, targeting nobles, merchants, and anyone else they can throttle.
And they are growing, as you said. I would rather not be worrying about them come Yuletide.
This is not something we can afford to ignore. If we do not have the means to deal with the Red Hand, we should let Eivor.
Do what you can, but do it quietly. I do not want the public alarmed. Cure. Send funds to procure food and ale for Faravid's men. And make sure there's enough left over for the feast.
But it's as I said. We don't have...
Find it. I have spoken.
He tells me to find more silver. Where? In a dragon's hoard? Come. I will take you back to Ljufina. She will know where to begin. I
뭔가
cannot
잡히는
tell
게
if
있나?
that went the way you had hoped.
It went well enough. Rishi will stay out of my way. No one can argue the Red Hand must be dealt with. Speak a word of this to no one. Circle of trust must stay between the three of us.
뿌락치가 지금 최소 3명이라는 건데 완전 새로운 인물이 아니라면 지금 나왔던 애들 중에 있을
You will
것
forgive me
같거든.
for stepping away. I grow weary of those pissing contests.
My love, I am sorry for what happened. I should have been there.
Nonsense. You have your duties to fulfill. Besides, a few bandits is hardly something to worry over.
I am only glad you were not harmed. Eivor, I will be around if you need me.
Once you catch the tail, you do not let go.
Old habits die with the struggle.
Jor has changed, softened.
Politics. It takes the Norse out of a Norse.
I'm happy for him. You've made something of yourselves here.
Perhaps.
What do you have there?
Christian texts. The Gospels, Ecclesiastes, the Revelation of John. The Red Hand steals all they can find. We may run the city now, but the Christians must still be allowed to worship as they see fit.
Seems the Red Hand disagrees.
What's more, Althon is worried they will come for the archives next.
기록
Between
보관소.
this and all the uproar at the harbor, I would say we have some leads.
그래. 왜 문서를 원하는 거야?
What does the Red Hand want with Christian texts?
That is the question. Whatever it is, there is no length
아마
will not
거기에
go to
이수
to
관련
retrieve.
이야기가 뭐가 있나?
They have even burned people alive who refuse to hand over what they demand.
Where is the largest collection of texts in the city?
The archives. But they haven't been so bold as to attack it yet. Althon keeps a close eye on the place.
I'll try my luck there. I went by the harbor when I first arrived. The Dogmaster looked wary when I asked about you.
That does not surprise me. He's been using Jorvik's money shortage to increase taxes, as if he's been ordered to by the council. Jor would never wrong the people like that, even if Rishiate demanded it. The Dogmaster is a thief and a liar.
A man in need of a throttling. I'll have another look around the harbor.
Try the trade depot. It's where he's holding the merchants' wares.
저 중에 이 중에도 하나 뭐가 있나
I'll get
보네.
started at once. No, I need you here. Listen to the voices in this hall. Look for any signs, changes in behavior, anything.
I would swallow a horse heart to join you, Eivor.
I know, old friend. Your loyalty is why I need you here. I'll return when I find something.
사무직이네. 친구 사무직이네.
This is no place for you, priest. Go.
어?
Now.
Blasphemy! Stop this at once!
뭐야 여기?
Something troubling you, father?
Abbess, look. They are burning all of these passages. Why are you not stopping this?
역시 얘가 범인이지. 아까 그 편지에 있던 여자라고 했잖아. 걔가 얘인가 보다.
What?
The vellum that burned before you are covered in lies. So long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
Lies? Abbess, what has happened to you? We are God's children all. Do not renounce him like this. Please, I beg of you. You can still repent. God will forgive you.
하나님 그러니까 얘 입장에서는 되게 좀 그렇겠다.
Your mind has been poisoned, but worry not.
왜냐면 얘네들도 이수에 대한 존재를 알고 있잖아. 결사단도. 걔네들을 이제 신으로 모시는 느낌인데.
You're mad. You won't get away with this. I won't let you.
죽겠네요, 이 아저씨.
No one to tell. No one who will hear your cries.
살려야 되는 거 아니야? 여기 보고만 있어.
If you cannot bear to watch them burn, then you should burn with them.
너무 쉽게.
I want it all destroyed. Every text, every passage, every scribbled piece of paper, everything. It is time to end this. Yes, by a brand.
잡아야지.
Show me.
찾았다.
Go, tell them that.
걸렸어? 이제 수녀 원장이면은 되게 약할 것 같긴 한데. 얘야? 얘가 찐이었네. 근데 이 지역에서 잡아야 되는 결사단이 3명이라며. 이제 한 말이지.
This fire that burns inside. I've always had it. A longing to do something grand and important. But that door was always shut to me. My methods deemed too severe. I was cast out. Shunned. Scorned. But the Order, they took notice of me. Saw that it was courage that drove me. Courage to change the world for the better. They reopened that door.
And you used your chance to destroy a way of life you did not support.
종교의 자유를 파괴한 거야.
We have seen time and time again what happens when people are left to interpret for themselves. Knowledge must be controlled. Only then can the message be widely understood. The day where there is but one truth draws nearer. One truth, that is what the Order offers.
This one sought to spark a new flame, but did so with a heavy hand. Not a teacher's tongue.
This cleansing of yours ends here.
My work is incomplete, but not inconsequential. There are others who carry on. For one of the four is us.
Why did you say that? What does it mean?
Now I go. A
넷
flame
중
that
하나는
grows bright and burns ever more, ever light.
To Helheim, where colder and crueler fires await.
뭐야, 헬라임이야? 여기가 헬라임이야? 불꽃 색깔이 바뀌길래.
I should return to Ljuvina. She'll want to know about Abbess Ingeborg's involvement.
What news do you bring?
The firebrand's flame burns no longer. It was Jorvik's Abbess, Ingeborg.
Gods, I would never have suspected. Does the Order's reach know no bounds?
None, and it is often those we least expect who carry out their ambitions. The Abbess sought to destroy all Christian texts in the city, rid Jorvik of their ideals. She did utter a phrase that perked my ears.
넷 중에 하나는
One of the
우리다.
four is ours.
4. But there are only 3 targets in Jorvik. Could there be something we're missing?
Damn Picts! Not only do they hold the north, but those lawless shits have free roam in our lands as well.
Yours said our spies are on the ground.
Under the ground. Only one of them has returned, bone-beaten and bloodied. The Howling Mother take them.
Lovina, a moment of your time. And here if he's
이
about.
리시엔가? 얘가 사실 두목 아니야?
2 more left to hunt.
The disputes coming out of the dogs lately have been deafening. Head there and dig around. Something is bound to turn up.
항구 쪽.
Sorry I was late. The lady. You know how it is.
Just hurry, will you? We have rounds to make.
If I follow them, they should lead me to the needle.
이런 방식은 처음이네. 바랄라면서.
Best not to draw attention here.
이쪽. 소리. 굳이 이쪽까지 와야겠어? 와우, 야. 와, 뭐야. 시야가 안 보였어. 찾았다. 위치는 여기네. 하수도가 있어. 하수도 치고는 좀 밝은데. 이거 봐.
There must be another way in.
물속? 어디야? 어? 잠깐만, 내가 들어온 데가 여기 아니야? 이 라인인데 그러면? 아닌가? 내가 왔던 데가 여기 같은데 잠깐만. 처음에 갔던 데가 맞았나? 맞아, 여기서 이렇게 가서 나오고. 비슷하게 생겨서 헷갈렸어.
The sound of metal. A workshop in the sewers. What is the needle's operation?
열쇠?
All this silverware. Some still in their crates.
은을 녹여서 뭘 만드는 거야? 은화채로는 뭐 너무 눈에 띄니까 은화를 다른 제품으로 만들어가지고 뭐 이렇게 옮기는 거야?
Please, don't do this. I promise you your silver next week.
Please, don't do this. It's a misunderstanding, that's all. I'll pay. You had your chance.
미묘하네.
Hey, no escape. I will get you. Coward. Die.
와, 잠깐. 와, 잠깐. 왔다. 저거 하나 죽었다고.
Melting the silver into bars and coins. Do they plan on
원래
doing
이쪽으로
that?
가는 거였구나. 내가 동선을 좀 잘못 잡았네. 얘는 뭐야? 아, 죽은 거야? 아까 여기 열쇠 있었던 것 같았는데.
All this silver. It is being minted into coins.
하수도 방 열쇠. 저거 뭐냐? 갈 수 있는 거야? 원래? 그럼 저긴 뭐야? 여기도 있었는데? 두 갠데? 여기 있다.
I'm not surprised to find you creeping down here.
You don't belong down here.
We run a clean dock in Jorvik. I believe those were your words. And yet here I find you swimming in silver from all the wares you seized. Are you the Needle, or just another of his pawns?
You have it all wrong.
다
The
틀렸다고?
fabric of this world has been used up, torn, shredded, you see. Someone must be there to stitch it back together. Someone with a firm yet steady hand who can thread a
얘가
needle.
바늘이네.
Someone like me.
You're a shit poet, but at least my question is answered.
Yes, well, we all have our weaknesses. Yours appears to be the
그래 아까 뒷길이 있었던 거였구나. 얘가 도망가니까.
Think your men are going to stop me?
I would not undermine them so. The Red Hand are loyal to our cause, which is more than I can say for the merchants. Make it quick. Meet me in the marketplace when you are done.
센 일이네?
We'll rip out your throat!
촥! 깔끔했다잉? 몸이 또 있어?
Come, come. Walk with me. It is good to walk.
Gregory.
Good to take in the air. The sights, the sounds, the smells.
Please, Gregory, I didn't think you'd mind. It was just a few coins.
I understand. It's not your fault. It was mine for thinking you had anything but empty air between your ears.
With all the silver I've given you, I have nothing left to feed my children, let alone myself. Please, understand.
지금 죽지 그러면.
Merchants of Jorvik, I promised you a future rife with opportunity. And what was the one thing I asked in return? Do you remember?
Loyalty.
Loyalty!
헐.
Let this serve as a lesson. Should any of you think it a good idea to threaten my operation?
빨리 죽였으면은 쟤 안 죽었을 텐데 주인공.
I do the thinking. You do as you're told.
어차피 저거 잡고 끝이잖아. 그레고리 위에 맞지? 두 번째 타켓.
It's funny. As a child, I thought of snow as the tears of God, frozen by our sins. Weak with hunger, I stared into the sky, hoping it was me he wept for. Me he sought to save. But God did not save me. The vault did. He took me to a fine house, gave me hearty meals, a warm bed. For the first time, someone extended a hand, showed me kindness, compassion. And it was then that I made a vow. I vowed to never turn my back on he who was there for me when God was not.
So you served the Vault, knowing full well what he was a part of.
The Order made our paths intersect. I owed them a debt, and I repaid it by saving this city from its own destruction.
A life debt is a strong motivator. It took hold of this one's Hugad, drove it, and never let go.
Yet not with the same compassion you were shown. Too many have suffered by your hand in pursuit of this cause.
You're right. Perhaps I deserve this death. But I am but one cog in a large wheel. One that still turns unhindered.
Not for long.
오,
Where
연출.
you have gone with tears waiting for you.
그래도 간만에 암살 임무여가지고 좀 플레이하는 맛은 있네. 맨 막 뒤치다거리 하고 막 마지막엔 깜짝이야. 실패했나? 아 성공했네. 뭐야. 왜 일반인들 죽여야 되네. 보고까지 하죠 이거 쟤한테.
You bring.
The needle will never sting again.
Well done, Eivor. Who was hiding behind the name?
My love, there has been an attack at the markets. The dockmaster, Grigory, is dead.
The needle sold off the wares he seized to collect silver for the vault.
He had no such authority. Why would anyone believe him?
The council seal. That rat.
This is getting out of hand. How he was able to obtain this is concerning. I must return and prepare for the Yuletide feast, but I will do so with a bent ear and a keen eye. Be safe.
A valuable seal. And a riddle. One of the four.
넷 중에 하나는 우리다. 뿌락치가 있다는 거지. 멤버 중에 하나.
Risje, Faravid, Odin, and...
You're the four members of the council.
We should search their offices now, while they're
효르가
occupied with the
범인
Yuletide
아니야?
feast.
Yes. Yes. Come. To the archives.
뭔가 좀 완전 가까운 사람 아니면 완전 높은 사람일 거야. 효르 아니면 왕.
We will find out soon enough.
오케이. 요까지. 자, 그러면 오늘 방송은 여기서 마치도록 하고요. 예고했던 대로 수요일, 목요일, 금요일 방송은 휴방입니다. 다음 주 월요일 날 다시 찾아뵙도록 하고요. 저는 잘 다녀오겠습니다. 다음 주에 뵙도록 하죠. 안녕. 다음 주에 봐요. 안녕. 이번 주 아주 그냥 후딱 지나가겠네.